I think it was on Say Cheese that you talked about our VladTV interview. How most rappers getting killed in their own city.
Yeah,
The Boosie interview. You said that really affected you.
yeah, yeah. Nah,
I mean, being the hottest rapper in Dallas, comes with a lot of love, but also comes with a lot of hate, especially when you're the only one,
it do.
at the time.
Yeah,
So what started coming in terms of the hate part?
like what you mean?
Well, just being in your neighborhood and being Mo3 the
It
famous
started.
rapper instead of just being Mo3 the the neighborhood star.
It started with It started the hate. The hates in the neighborhood started with old gang members that I used to get into when I was right here at this level. Even when that beef was dead, once I got here, they just restarted it all over again. You know what I'm saying? This was a perfect time for them for them to be on. This was a perfect time for them to be heard and, shit. And it was like easy. It was right up their alley. Like shit, we done already beef with Mo3 before when he was just that Mo3. It ain't gonna be hard. You get what I'm saying? Like, so that's where the hate started with that. Like, yeah. And shit, everybody ain't a fan of you. So them became haters. The people who don't like you, they became haters. So it's like shit, it circulated. But different situations, it get realer and realer. It get worse and worse. Like so.
Well, I mean, you've actually talked about getting into a bunch of shootouts.
Yeah.
You actually never got hit though.
Nah, thank God.
I mean, if you were to count how many shootouts you've been in, and I don't care about the actual situations, but if you were to say how many times were you in an area where bullets are flying around you?
I'm in shootouts out 15, so shit's too many.
15 shootouts.
No, I said I've been in shootouts since I was 15. So
Oh, okay,
so
sorry.
it's
Oh,
so it's stay up there. It's a lot.
okay. And at a certain point, do you go, okay, like I'm just getting lucky now? You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit, if that gun would have been a little bit, a couple millimeters over to the left,
Yeah.
it'd be like, oh man, Mo3 was the hottest in the city. We're gonna put him on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like bullets don't have a name, bullets don't really have a function. Once they leave that gun, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Nah, you don't.
Ricochets, the whole nine.
Nah, you right.
Like for example, I just interviewed we haven't put out this interview yet, but I interviewed Keek the Sneak from my hometown of Oakland. He got shot up in his car. His whole spleen got removed.
A lot of people rooting for me. A lot of people feel this shit is just unjust. But then they don't even know about the part that I don't have a spleen. They remove my spleen. They don't know about the part my immune system is not that strong.
Right. And in prison, you don't really have great medical facilities
Man,
at all.
I know. I know for a fact. Vlad. I know, baby.
This is the shit that people don't glorify and people don't talk about. But this is what happens when you're talking about bullets.
Yeah. Nah, I know the ins and the outs. I know the goods and the bads with this shit. What you sign up for, you supposed to already know what you up against. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I was one of them that was blessed. Like I know a lot of people. I know a lot of real gangsters and you know real street niggas who never been to jail. Like fuck getting shot. I know a lot of gangsters and real street niggas who never been to jail. So it's like, and them be the ones that be blessed. Like, and I was one of the ones that were blessed to never be hit up. So came close a lot of times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you said you've been on paper since 2006.
2006, man.
It's 13 years now.
Yeah, man. I just got off 2017.
Okay. So then, in 2017, there was a shooting that happened at a nightclub,
Yeah,
and you got arrested for that.
yeah,
What were they trying to blame you for?
a shooting.
Okay. Oh, so they were trying to blame you for the
Social
actual
media,
shooting.
social media. It's still on social media to this day. If you if you type in on social, not I ain't talking about YouTube and shit like that. Google. I'm talking about if you go to social media. Facebook carry old posts. It's still like it still say them old posts. You know how it pop up in your shit like a memory. a lot of the memories pop up around that day, around that time. You get what I'm saying? And I just look at the old posts when people were saying, Mo3 did this, Mo3 did this, Mo3 did this. You know, once somebody say your name so many times, you know that's who they gonna come get.
Okay, so you got arrested for that shooting.
Yeah.
What ultimately happened with that case?
It's over.
I mean, it got dropped.
It's over.
It's over.
No case.
Okay.
There's no case.
There's no case. Okay. Well, then a month later, you get arrested again for a fight that happened.
Yeah.
So it's happening like one after another. Like
Yeah.
here you are, you're popping, and now you're getting arrested more.
Yeah, it's like it's going good for me, and then here come all this bad shit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, because if something happens, people aren't going to know the random guy, in the Nike sweatsuit. They're going to know Mo3.
That's right.
You're the recognizable one out of a group. You see what I'm saying?
That's right. That's fucked up.
It is fucked
the
up.
The person with the name gonna get the blame. You get what I'm saying? I don't be knowing what be going on out here, man. Like I don't be.
Yeah, I mean,
it
takes a minute. I mean, it takes a minute to get adjusted to fame and money.
Yeah.
Because you basically just can't keep doing the same shit between the arrests and the lawsuits and the haters and all the other bullshit. Like,
it's like
I've gone through my fair share of bullshit.
Like, it's like you're a dog with all these fleas on you, trying to get them bitches off. Like, they biting the shit at you.
Okay. And I guess you spent like $90,000 in lawyer and court fees.
Yeah. And to keep it real, keep it real. That was all the money I had at the time. I went broke. I couldn't buy my son no Similac milk. No $13 can of milk.
Wow.
Yeah. I wasn't finna ask nobody for nothing. You get what I'm saying? But, shout out to the real niggas who ain't have to ask, who just stood up and, I got you, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Well, when I hear that someone spent $90,000 to stay out of prison, what that means to me is that if you didn't have that type of money, you'd be in prison right now. If you're a public defender, you'd probably be in prison right now.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Especially when you in this lane, you see Vlad, you see every big artist or somebody got something going for themselves, they gonna get you. They gonna do whatever they can. Like them prosecutors and them, they gonna get you. Like, so you better have some type of money or some type of relationship. We gonna get you. You get what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I mean, especially with all the priors and the history and everything else like that.
And then they don't even make it look good. And they don't even, like, even though, I tell a judge, I'm a changed person. Like, I used to get pulled over. Like, thank God I ain't been pulled over in a long time. Last time I had my Hummer truck, that Hummer was, something was wrong with that Hummer. It was bad luck. That was last year. And this is like they kept pulling me over in that bitch. I got rid of that out. But it's like, they'll see all that shit that happened a long time ago. I'm like, fam, that is not me no more, man. I'm doing something else. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, it's gonna be there. So,